almost time, no? Is there any last question? Apa. Any last question? Okay. Ma'am, any, yun na po ba yung final word po? And then I'll try to close.
Iniisip ko lang kasi na, di ba, we are here to do something for ourselves and for our environment. And if you are interested to get involved in rainwater harvesting or integrated watershed management, we have some feedback and action sheet which will be distributed. You may want to fill it up, or you can just leave it if you like, no? But how I wish we can all work together for in that 10-year window of opportunity to effect some change. Volunteerism is not enough, but if there's a big voice coming up and which will help change the policy or policy environment, maybe we can do something. We can do something. I hope the IBO project of Ateneo will, I'm sure they will still be there to assist us in our own organizing and our own organizing effort for rainwater harvesting.
Thank you, Dr. Salas. At the moment, I think we are distributing some feedback sheets, and as you fill it out, I'll try to end the session with some of my own takeaway points from this session. I hope you share this with me. One is that I think in this session we have actually emphasized, this is the purpose of the session, mobilizing communities for sustainable development. No? And it's very important that as initiators, I think we consider ourselves as initiators of change. And in this session, we try to discuss the importance of mobilizing communities. But I try to gather all the inputs and all the questions and the answers to the questions. No? I think there are some of the important concerns that we need to take note of when we are trying to initiate change, and also recognizing the importance of mobilizing communities. One, Dr. Salas mentioned the importance of doing our own substantive research. We cannot just preach to a community without really understanding and knowing what we are trying to preach. No? So the importance of substantive research, the importance of science, and also the importance of doing a demonstration or a pilot initiative before we really mobilize and really deploy certain technology. So it would be good to experiment on a particular area. Secondly, she also mentioned about the importance of groundwork. We can have a good technology, but if we are not able to really spread the word about the goodness of this technology, so the awareness raising part, the importance of thinking about strategies of communicating our strategies, our technology to other people, then our initiative might be futile. No? Third, okay, and even as we do research and even as we communicate, I think we should also be open. I think I learned that from our personal, our own conversations this morning, no? That it would be important we are open to even changing our own solutions to changing problems. No? So that openness, because sometimes we may be limited by the thought that, okay, you have the solution, and this is always, it's like a band-aid, you always have a band-aid solution, but you have the problem, you think that all the cure to this problem is this particular solution. So, but I think she emphasized that we need to adapt also. As we adapt to climate change, we should also learn how to adapt our solutions to changing problems and situations. No? I also learned from this session the importance of the structure, the importance of advocating for policy innovations, the government being an enabler of the change. No? So while we're doing our own work as researchers, as community organizers, it's also important to involve the government, although, and also the private sector. No? Although it was not very much emphasized in this session. No? Okay, and probably second to the last, no, we mentioned that the communities here, no, especially the poor people, are central to our own work. No? While we are benefiting from certain so-called green technologies, cost-effective technologies, renewable technologies, I think the people who are also supposed to benefit not only socially but also financially from all these initiatives would also be very important. No? And we talked about the applicability of these technologies to certain institutions like the academic institutions and also the health institutions. And lastly, I could see some small openings for possible collaboration. No, there's Ayala, there's one from the media, there's from the media, no, and from all the other innovation centers and from the students themselves. No? So probably this could be one beginning, one good beginning of future collaboration among yourselves and among ourselves. Okay, so with that, I will close the session and thank you very much for coming to this session. Oops, wait, before you leave, there's a class picture. May photo ops daw po tayo. So for those in the spillover room, please stay for a while. We will go there and have a photo session with our storyteller. Please stay. Thank you.